Dear students, in this video, let's see the audiovisual form of the fourth poem, Ulysses by Alfred Lord Tennyson. இந்த poem read பண்ணுறதை நம்ம கேட்பதன் மூலம் நமக்கு இதை வாசிப்பது எப்படி என்று இதனுடைய அர்த்தத்தை நாம் புரிந்து கொள்ளலாம். இப்பொழுது அந்த poem வாசிப்பதை கேட்போம்.
Unit 4, Poem 4, Ulysses by Alfred Lord Tennyson. About the author. Alfred Lord Tennyson, 1st Baron Tennyson, who lived from 6th August 1809 to 6th October 1892, was a British poet. He was the poet laureate of Great Britain and Ireland during much of Queen Victoria's reign and remains one of the most popular British poets. Tennyson excelled at penning short lyrics such as Break, 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 The Charge of the Light Brigade, Tears, Idle Tears, and Crossing the Bar. He wrote verses on classical mythology such as Ulysses, Idylls of the King, and Tithonus. Tennyson's use of the musical qualities of words to emphasize his rhythms and meanings is sensitive. That contains 70 lines of blank verse. Ulysses, the king of Ithaca, gathers his men together to prepare for the journey and exhorts them not to waste their time left on earth. Ulysses has grown old, having experienced many adventures at the Battle of Troy and in the seas. After returning to Ithaca, he decides to embark upon his next voyage. His inquisitive spirit is always looking forward to more and more of such adventures. The poem can be divided into 3 parts. The thirst for adventure, which does not allow Ulysses to remain in his kingdom as a mere ruler, is the first part. And the second part is Ulysses handing over the responsibility to his son Telemachus with total confidence in his abilities. And part 3 is Ulysses' clarion call to his sailors, urging them to venture into unknown lands. It little profits that an idle king by this still hearth among these barren cranks, matched with an aged wife, I meet and dole unequal loss unto savage race, that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed, greatly have suffered, greatly both with those that loved me and alone on shore, and when through scudding drifts the rainy Hades vexed the dim sea, I am become a name, for always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments, myself not least, but honored of them all, and drunk delight of battle with my peers. For on the ringing plains of windy Troy, I am a part of all that I have met. Yet all experience is an arch wherethrough gleams that untravelled world whose margin fades. For ever and forever, when I move, how dull it is to pass, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine in use, as though to breathe were life, life piled on life. Were all too little and of one to see me, Little remains, but every hour is saved from that eternal silence, something more, a bringer of new things, and while it were. For some 3 suns to store and hoard myself, and this grey spirit yearning in desire to follow knowledge like a sinking star beyond the utmost bound of human thought. This is my son, mine own Telemachus, to whom I leave the sceptre and the isles, well loved of me, discerning to fulfill this labour by slow prudence to make mild a rugged people, and through soft degrees subdued them to the useful and the good. Most blameless is he, centered in the sphere of common duties, descend not to fail. In offices of tenderness and pay, meet adoration to my household gods when I am gone. The works he work, I mind. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail. There gloom the dark, broad seas, my mariners, souls that have toiled and wrought and thought with me, that ever with a frolic welcome took the thunder and the sunshine unopposed. Free hearts, free foreheads, you and I are old. Old age hath yet his honour and his toil. Death closes all, but something ere the end, some work of noble note may yet be done. Not unbecoming men that stow with gods. The lights begin to twinkle from the rocks. The long day wanes, the slow moon climbs the deep, moans round with many voices. Come, my friends, it's not too late to seek a newer world. Push off, and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows, for my purpose holds to sail beyond the sunset and the baths of all the western stars until I die. It may be that gulfs will wash us down. It may be we shall touch the happy isles and see the great Achilles whom we knew. Though much is taken, much abides, and though we are not now that strength which is in old days, moved earth and heaven, that which we are, we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
Now that we have heard the poem being read, in our next video, we shall see the Tamil explanation of the poem, The Ulysses, by Alfred Lord Tennyson. Thank you.